Hey y'all. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card. So you can pick a number 1 through 3. You can pick a number 1 through 3. Timestamps will be down below so you can skip ahead to whichever number that you choose. And let's get started. All right. So you can check out my channel for your yearly predictions and other videos as well. Okay. So group number 1. Group number 1. Today we're looking into, will you two reconcile? One more shuffle for group number 1. Will you two reconcile? Yes, you two will work this out with the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. I see you two working this out. Taking action with the 4 of Swords in reverse after a period of inaction. I feel like you two are going to be defending your relationship. So you may have some skeptics, possibly due to your guys's previous breakup. On either of your guys' side, you may have some skeptics that you have to prove wrong, basically. I feel like there may be people that you have to prove wrong. So there may be a reason to have to defend this relationship with the 7 of Wands. But I do see you two working this out. If you guys have been on a break, I see you guys coming back from a break and taking action on this relationship and working it out with the 8 of Pentacles. What's the possible outcome for these two? I see you guys having a new start in love. I see you two getting on the same page when it comes to what you guys desire for this relationship. The only negative I will say is there may be some confusion about how to deal with the outside perception on your relationship. So I don't know if you guys had a fairly public breakup or just everyone in your guys' personal circles knows about your guys' breakup and maybe the reasons why. So I see there being a reason. My hair is puffing at the end. Sorry about that. Okay. But I do see there may be a reason to defend your relationship. And I feel like that's a thing that could cause like a little bit of confusion with the 8 of Swords. Or that may be the only thing that kind of slows you two down. But other than that, with the Ace of Cups and the Star card, I see you two working this out, getting on the same page about what you guys desire for the relationship. Both showing up with the Ace of Cups, ready for a new start in love. And that's what I see for you two. Thank you, Group 1. Check out my channel for other readings. Okay. Group number 2. 2 more shuffles for group number 2. 1 more shuffle. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. Will you two reconcile? No. I see either one of you or the both of you heading in different directions. Like I see you both finding other options. Group number 2. I see you both finding other options. I see you both exploring your options and ultimately choosing other options. One or the both of you ends up choosing another option. So I don't know if this is a situation where you knew you were always an option with this person, or vice versa. This person was just one of your options. I see either both of you or one of you choosing to move forward with another option. Yeah, this group number 2, this reading is giving the energy of having options. So if you weren't aware, this person did have other options. And that's what I'm seeing here with the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Maybe you didn't know this person had options with the 10 of Swords because this is looking like a betrayal. Now you could put it in reverse. If you're the one with the options who's going to end up choosing another person, you know, then you can put it in reverse. But otherwise, I feel like this person may have had other options or currently has other options. And I feel like with the 8 of Swords to this 10 of Swords, it's like this person, it's almost like being in a buffet. It's giving like buffet with the 7 of Cups in reverse to the 8 of Swords. It's almost like being at a buffet, and it's like there's so many options to choose from, but your stomach can only handle so much food. Group number 2, this person has options. Either you or this other person does. And I see them ultimately choosing to move forward with another option. With the 7 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords, I feel like this person was conflicted about it. They did want to deal with you as well. Interesting. I just said they did also wanted to deal with you as well. So I don't know if there's another person in their life that's putting constrictions on them, or maybe like making them choose, or making them pushing them to make their situation official. So in that case, they have to drop the other options. But that's what I'm seeing with this person, group number 2. I feel like this may feel like a betrayal to you with the 10 of Swords. Or even the fact that they're so confused about who to choose when it comes to your guys' situation. That might come off as a betrayal to you as well. I mean, which it should, right? Because you want people to be sure about you. Possible outcome of these two. I feel like group number 2, you may be on your own for a little short period of time, or for a period of time, but I ultimately see you finding a really committed situation. With the 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the Hierophant, I feel like this is going to leave you feeling a little bit deserted. Not a little bit, maybe much so deserted. But I do ultimately seeing you find marriage. So if that's something that you know that you want, I do see that for you in the future. 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the Hierophant. Now, again, these are just short little readings, so check out my channel for more in-depth readings and readings for your particular sign. But I do see here you recovering from this situation and ultimately finding a really, really stable commitment that you end up moving forward from. This is almost with the Four Swords in reverse, giving me the energy of like you're going to be at a low point possibly when you meet this future person, like at a point where you're not really making any action towards love or dating or anything like that. And that's when this new love comes in, this really stable commitment, possibly something that definitely leads to marriage. That's what I see for you, group number 2. All right, group number 3. If you're watching this live, I will put timestamps at the bottom at the end of this live, or you can just scroll back to group number 1 or 2. Okay, so group number 3. Will you two reconcile? Group number 3. Group number 3. One more shuffle. I will be live later on as well, probably around lunchtime, between like 12 and 3 Central Time for me. I like the way you are. Okay, group number 3. Will you two reconcile? Yes. With the Wheel of Fortune. I do see you two reconciling and things moving in a more positive direction. If you guys have been at a low point, I do see things on the up and up. With this card though, I'm noticing how Alice is chasing the rabbit. So I'm hoping it's not a little bit of a runner chaser, or yeah, runner chaser situation. I have to clarify with more cards. But I do see you guys ultimately, yes, reconciling. It may not be immediately though. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you guys may still go through a cycle. So if you're not speaking to this person now, I don't see you guys reconciling tomorrow with the Three of Wands. This may be in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years with the threes. But I do ultimately see you guys reconciling. Hopefully it doesn't take 3 years. You don't want to wait around for somebody for 3 years. Date other people and just know y'all two might get back together down the line, but you can't wait on somebody for 3 years. But with the 10 of Cups, maybe you both still have some growing to do separately, and that's what the delay is, because I see when you two get back together, you know, after a period of delay and waiting with the Three of Wands, I get the 10 of Cups. So you two might possibly get married, might possibly have kids together if you already have kids together. I see you two just being a big happy family. Big happy family. Big happy family. I feel like this situation is really going to turn around for you guys as well. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's giving the vibe of like maybe in the past the Wheel of Fortune was in reverse. So you guys were in some sort of bad cycle or at a low point, a down point, a negative point in your guys' relationship. But I see you two getting back together like a big happy family. Possible outcome for group number 3. Yeah, Hermit card to the Three of Wands. I feel like you guys both have some soul searching to do separately. So I do feel like this is not a situation where you guys are going to get back together really soon here. But I do see you two getting back together. But the Hermit card to the Three of Wands is giving me the energy of there's going to be a delay, because I feel like there's some growing that you two need to do independent from each other, so that when you come back together, you're able to have this 10 of Cups. You know, this big happy family. White picket fence, the dog, the kids, you know, creating Christmas traditions together. I also feel like when you two get back together, it's like you're going to pick up where you left off with the Fool card in reverse. Yeah. So if you guys were previously in a really committed relationship before you guys broke up, I don't see you guys like starting from first base. I see you guys like jumping right back into the 10 of Cups. Like, not necessarily like, oh, we're just talking and dating. I feel like when you guys reconnect, like you're going to move back in together right away. You're going to, you know, you're going to merge your lives very quickly when you two get back together. Like you're going to pick up right where you guys left off. But on a more positive note, because you guys have done the work independent of each other with the Hermit card to the 10 of Cups. But I see you guys like literally after a delay and some work on yourselves. So if you haven't been working on yourself, get to working on yourself, because I feel like that's what needs to happen with the Hermit card before this person comes back into your life. But I feel like after this delay and this personal self-growth and all that kind of stuff, you two are literally going to pick up where you left off, like almost without skipping a beat. With the Hangman in reverse, I feel like the relationship is not going to necessarily be any different than it was before. It's like you guys are going to pick back up in the same way that you were previously. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. Check out my channel for other readings. And I'm going to log off. I'll go put the timestamps on. Bye-bye.